My name is Trenton, and I love old-time music.
The acronym for the Nashville Old Time String Band Association. And it's a long name, but we really wanted to be sure that the name describes what we're about, because it is very easy for people to confuse us with bluegrass music. So we wanted to be sure and have old time in the title. And it was started as a high school, a community education course in the very early 90s. And it started with 2 students. I was the fiddler. A brand new fiddler had really basically just picked up the instrument, came to the class, and there was one other student who came to the class who was a guitar player, slightly more experienced at the guitar than I was at the fiddle. Finally, we had several people coming regularly to this class, and we're playing tunes, learning to play. The community that was having the jams and also making this event happen every year was compelled to formalize, and that is when we became a nonprofit with the name NOTSBA.
Anyway, I heard of the NOTSBA group and decided to join. I'm a Civil War reenactor, and I play lots of those songs during reenactments.
We started out by wanting to encourage other people to learn and continue with old-time music across the board in terms of age, everybody from kids on up, because we had seen this wonderful combination of people at all the festivals we went to. The other part of it that we do that's a little bit different is we actually have people who speak on a semi-formal basis about certain aspects of old-time music. In particular, we have people who knew some of the musicians who are now deceased, who worked with them and played with them, come and talk about their times with those people and the photographs that they've taken, the music they've recorded.
A lot of times people don't realize what we mean by an old-time festival and by old-time music. We're all familiar with bluegrass. It's a very popular music these days, but it really only started as, really in the 50s, the late 40s. The music that we play here precedes that, and that is really what we are trying to preserve, promote, and educate people about. That's what the whole weekend is about.
This is the music that people played on their front porch, but they also played for dances for their entire communities. And traveling musicians went around and taught people tunes and played for dances, and the music just got spread from one area to the other, even in the most rural areas of the country.
One of the great things, a terrific supporter, as I mentioned, Doris Fisher, who has hosted our Thursday night dinner. Her son Martin actually he records on wax cylinders, a traditional old-time original method of recording. And it's an exciting thing to participate in. You really listen to it, and it sounds like a original wax cylinder recording, which it is.
Well, Granny would cuss and Granny would rave. Everybody prayed that Granny get saved. Yeah, Granny went to meet with her old shoes on, come back home with new shoes on. Well, Granny went to meet and cussing and mad, come back home without ain't glad. Yeah, Granny went to meet with her old shoes on, come back home with new shoes on.
In the Cedar Forest Lodge, we always have a vendor there that's going to represent recordings, books, many other items there. We also have Donnie Rogers, who's brought in, 40 or 50 fiddles from up Kentucky way. So he does setups, sells fiddles, bows, and we always have something along that line.
We quickly saw the wisdom of having a caterer come in and make food for us, and they had platter, and so they come in, and in the group lodge in the kitchen they prepare meals from Friday lunch through Sunday brunch. Most of the people who come here are musicians of varying levels of accomplishment, from people who are just beginning, and we do offer scholarships to children who are just starting out to learn old-time music.
We bring some wonderful artists in, and they're so accessible. They have really time to visit with. If anyone has any questions, they're very personable. You can get really one-on-one.
I am incredibly grateful to Claire and Walt and to Kelly for being willing to slow things down and just hopefully show you a little about how much fun this is.
So it sounds like this.
So we incorporate everything, but we do really, part of our mission is to really represent the senior players.
And honor them.
And honor them.
Honor them for what they've done for the old-time music, and to help to send it into the next generation.
My name is Thomas Maupin, and I'm from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, which is not very far from Cedars, Lebanon. And I danced here in the 50s at the old Cedar building up here. That used to be a huge square dance. Dancing to me is all about the timing of it, and if you're gifted for that to start with, you can pick that up a little quicker. But a flat footer or a buck dancer, you'll never see two the same. It'll be similar, but it won't be the same because it comes from inside of you, how you interpret that rhythm and timing.
There is a constant jam in the beautiful WPA Cedar Forest Lodge that everyone of every level is welcome to play in.
I love jamming with older people. They have had experience in this stuff, and there's just a lot of history bottled up in each one of them.
We came to the Breaking Up Winter. It was really fun. I met a boy named Tater. He's very nice, and he taught me some songs called Chicken Reel and things like that. Very nice.
Got it, daggone.
You know, you have to put it together. Even in dancing and in music too, you have to put the notes together with the people that's around you.
We like this venue because it has a lot of lovely buildings that we can be in. The cabins, the big assembly hall, Cedar Forest Lodge, the group lodge, all of those are places where people can go and get out of the weather and play tunes. It's a credit to the organization that the Tennessee Arts Commission considers this to be an important thing and to be following the cultural goals that they have set for the state of Tennessee for the arts.
I've had a great time playing here at Breaking Up Winter, and I'd like to come back.